Good morning everyone. How you all doing today? Just waiting for the live to come up on here so I can... Here we go. Let me just get it on. How are we all doing today? When you join, let me know your name and where you're watching from. Just get this one right. Year 3 today. So whilst you're all joining, let me know your name and where you're joining from. And I'm just going to talk a little bit about myself and what we're going to be covering today. So my name is Taylor and I am the founder and director of Love to Tutor. We're based in Kent. So it's really interesting to see yesterday where you guys were watching from. If any of you are joining from yesterday, let me just turn that down because it's putting me off. Yeah, if any of you joined yesterday and you're joining today, nice to see you again. I hope you enjoyed yesterday. We had some really good feedback, which is great. Yeah, so what we usually do, Love to Tutor, is we go into people's homes and we supply tuition for general support, 11 plus GCSE, A-levels, that sort of thing. So obviously in the current crisis of what's going on, hi Lexi, I decided that I'm going to provide some free tuition online for primary ages. I can do what I can, keep myself busy, and yeah, help as many people as we can. Hi, Ruby from Leeds, Lexi from Inverness, Willow, hi, thank you all for joining. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we are going to cover some alliteration, some similes, then we're going to go on to a little bit of maths, and we're going to cover place value and some column addition. Now please don't worry if you haven't seen any of these before. If you have, great. Just a little recap for you. Thomas, Kit, hi. Amelia, hi, lovely to see you all. So what I'm going to do is, as I go through, I'm going to ask you some questions. Be great if you can put your answers in the comments, let me know you're all understanding it, okay? But yeah, no pressure at all. If you come out of this today and you think, I really didn't understand that, it was a bit tough, or because it's very hard to learn online. You're all doing really, really well, even been watching today. And I know it's half term too, so technically. So yeah, what I will do after the lesson is post up some activities and we're going to do like a little competition. And you can then practice these after the live, okay? Hi Blaze, Henry, Seb, Dolly, hi. Right, let's get started. Right, let me get this off the board. 1 minute. Okay, right, so first thing we're going to do today is, does anybody know or heard the term alliteration? Okay, so if you've heard of alliteration, you think you know what it is, can you pop in the comments to me what you think it is? And then we will go from there. Hi guys, thank you all for joining. Right, okay, so we're going to start with alliteration. So if anybody knows what alliteration is, please let me know in the comments. No problem if you don't. Alliteration. Okay, we use this in our writing. So you might have seen it in some poems, you might have seen it in some advertising, that sort of thing. Does anybody know? Hi Matilda. Hi Blake. We're just catching up. There's a little bit of a lag from here to here for me, so sorry if there's a little bit of waiting around, but I just like to see all of your answers, which is great. Okay, so alliteration. 2 adjectives that start with the same letter, very, very close. It's definitely the same letter, but not quite adjectives. Yes, alliteration is where all the words start with the same letter, okay? Alana, well done. Okay. So alliteration is when words start with the same sound, Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to write up an example for you. Okay, so Sammy. Let me get myself comfortable. Okay, Sammy the slippery snake. Sammy the slippery snake came sliding. Okay, so Sammy the slippery snake came sliding. Okay, so alliteration is used a lot for effect in our writing. So it might be used in a poem. You might have seen poems that use this. You might have seen advertising. So big advertising companies might use this because it grabs your attention. Okay, so let's look at some other examples. Can you give me a love heart if you're okay with where we are so far? Something at the start of words. 2 words at something. Okay. Yep. Brilliant. So can you just give me a love heart if we're all good? Okay. I'm going to give you another example. Isabella, hi. Okay. Right. Well done. Good. Great, great, great. Okay. So I'm going to give you, let me get this right. Okay, right, so we're going to look at one more. Okay, Fast Freddy fired his water gun. Fast Freddy fired his water gun at the friendly. Hi Joshua. Friendly frog. Okay, so can you see that the effect that using all words that start with the same letter or the same sound, Fast Freddy fired his water gun at the friendly frog. Can you see how that draws the reader's attention? Also makes it quite fun. So when you're using alliteration in your writing, it really creates, you can use it to really create a fun, attractive, engaging sentence for your readers. Okay, so what we're going to do now, okay, is what I want you to do is I'm going to write up a sentence for you, okay, and I'm going to miss out 2 words, okay, and what I want you to do, so if you've got a pen and paper at home, write this sentence down for me and leave a gap where I'm leaving a gap, okay? So we've got David and then you've got the word here. Decided to so don't worry if this is a little bit tricky for you because we'll be filling them in. Okay, so what I want you to do is at home, copy this sentence down for me. David does something, decided to something into the ditch. Okay, so if you can fill these 2 spaces with the sound D, okay, so David decided to into the ditch. Okay, pop it in the comments for me and let's see what we get. Okay, let's see what we get. Give you a couple of seconds. Okay, so pop it into the comments when you've filled in some gaps. David, the something, decided to something into the ditch. What words starting with that sound could we possibly put into these spaces? Okay, there's not just one answer, there's lots of answers, okay? So see what you can think of. Could be an animal. What animal just starts with a D or D? Okay. Great, dinosaur, yep, so we could put dinosaur here. David the dinosaur decided to, what could we put here? Dive, brilliant, dive into the ditch, okay? Matilda, well done. Carrie, Claire, dog dived, yeah. Matilda, dragon, dived, very good. Dragon, dinosaur, dived, really good guys. So let's go with dog, David the dog decided to dive into the ditch. Well done, guys. Really, really good. I'm going to give you one more. Well done, Alana, Louise. Probably saying your mum's name, sorry. Leanne Jones. If you pop your name before your answer, if you've got time, I'll call your names out. David the dragon decided to drop into the ditch. Well done, Joshua. Really good. Rachel Cole, dinosaur dive. Really good, guys. Well done. Okay. So I'm going to give you another one now. I'm assuming you're all familiar with Harry Potter, so I'm going to use a lovely character from Harry Potter. Okay? Severus Snape, something at the Severus Snape, something at the something student. So see if you can think of two words to put in here for me that start with the same sound. Okay, Severus Snape. Okay. Let's see what, pop them in the answers for me. Dog and digged, yeah, brilliant. Well done, guys. See what we get there. I do apologise for the lag, it was a little bit long. The internet's been shocking lately. Okay. So let's see what we get. Severus Snape at the student. Okay, well done, Dolly. You've put side, so Severus Snape's side at the sad student. Really good, well done. Really, really good. Alexander, silly, yeah. Okay, so we've got this one here, Katie. Severus Snape. Okay. Shouted, yep, shouted would be right. Yep. Swore, silly, yeah. Swore. Snapped, silly, well done, Carrie. So Severus Snape snapped at the silly student. Blaze snapped silly again. Shouted at the student, yes. Severus Snape snapped at the sad student. Yeah, well done, Joshua, really good. Snorted, sleeping, well done, Seb. Yeah, they're different ones, great. Really good. Swore, stupid, yeah. Shouted, silly, great, great, great. Screamed, silly, Thomas, well done. Looks like we're all getting it now, that's really good. Brilliant. Okay, so what I would like you to do now, I will keep reading them out because I know there is a lag. I want to mention as many of you as I possibly can. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'd like you, if you can, right, I'm going to write them on the board. I'd like to come up with your own sentence. So think about maybe things happening in your home, think about school, think about positive things. I'd like some positive, short sentences with alliteration in them. I'm going to give you a little bit longer for this one. Okay, so Tilly, aged 8, dog, dig, wow, yeah. Willow, cyst at the silly student. Faye. Okay, so what I want you to do now, guys, well done, is I want you to come up with your own one. I want some really funny, interesting ones. Happy. Think about your pets. Think about your mums and dads, your nans, your granddads. Think about everybody around you at the moment and see if you can come up with just a short little one for me and I'll write them on the board. Okay? Two now. Just give it a go. It doesn't matter if it's not 100% perfect, just give it a go. Even if you can think of a sentence with 2 words in it that has the same, any letter, yeah? Any letter you like. Just a short sentence. Okay? Now write some up. Matilda, That's a good one, okay? So Taylor, let me spell my own name. Taylor, the talking teacher. Taylor, the talking teacher, was teaching me. Good one, well done, Matilda. Brilliant. Great, Alexander. Mega Meg made a massive mess. Mega Meg made a massive mess. Brilliant. Well done. That was from Alexander. Okay. Henry hates homework. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of you hate homework. Henry hates homework. Brilliant. Well done, Liz. Blaze, the board Blaze began to blow the biggest bubble. Brilliant. I'm running out of room. I'm going to read them all out. Rafferty, the dangerous dazzling dragon, wow, drove to the disco. Wow, that's amazing. Well done. Really great. Joshua, Happy Hoppy Rabbit was happily bouncing in the field. Really, really good. Really descriptive, guys. Really well done. Laura licked the lily. Really good. Well done. Blake, my sporty sister spends time shooting hoops. Wow, that's a good one too. Amelia, joyful Joshua jumped. Really snappy, really good. That's actually another technique which we'll talk about in a few lessons that you've used there. Lexi says, Flo, the fabulous fashion dog, fought a fat frog. Well done. These will be in some good books. Tegan, the terrible teenager. Yeah, I reckon there's a few terrible teenagers. Charlie the chimp chomped on his chocolate. Well done, Katie. Ruby, Bella the ballerina bought some bright books. Wow, really, this is so good, guys. Well done. Silly Sam the snake snared stupidly at the sleepy student. Really good. Chris can catch a cold from Thomas. Well done, Thomas. Okay, brilliant, guys. Really great. That's fantastic. Wow, there were some really great ones. Okay. So, alliteration. That's the end of what I'm going to do with that. Okay. So what I want to do now we've covered alliteration, is I'm going to put the word simile on the board. Okay. Thank you for all them answers, guys. Really great. Okay. Simile. Okay. Who can tell me what a simile is? Does anybody know or seen the word simile? Do we know what a simile is? Okay. Use these again in your writing. Let's see what we get. Hi, Louise. Brilliant. Just organise this or I know where I'm going. A simile. Anybody know? Okay, a simile is when we compare two things directly and we use words, something compared to something else. Willow, yes. So what we do is we compare two things directly and we use the words like or as, okay? Two words mean the same thing. E.g. a tiger was as big as a lion. Well done. Okay, well done, Willow. So I'm going to give you an example. The plane was flying like a bird in the sky. Okay, so in this simile, I'm not going to use red, use purple. When you describe something else. Okay, so what we do, that's a good one. The cheetah is as fast as the car. Chris, yep, brilliant. Okay, so the plane was flying like a bird in the sky. Okay, so when we use similes, we use them to describe what we're trying to say within the sentence. So if I just said, the plane was flying in the sky. Okay, that's fine. The plane was flying in the sky. I've said what's happening, the plane is flying. That's absolutely fine, we understand it. However, if I say the plane was flying like a bird in the sky, what happens to the reader is they actually visualise a bird flying in the sky. So what that does is it creates a whole other level of description to this sentence. Okay, so when you use them, it's really powerful for the reader to really imagine, because that's what we're trying to do when we write something. We're trying to get something that's inside our brain and explain it to our reader as best we can, okay? So when we use these, it really helps for the reader to understand what we're trying to convey in a better way, okay? Does that make sense to everybody? Give us a love heart if that makes sense. Okay, and then we're going to go through some more. I'm going to write some more up, okay? So, his eyes. His eyes were cold like stone, okay? So here we've used like. We haven't just said his eyes were cold, we've said like stone. So now our reader is thinking, imagining a stone, if you pick up a stone, how cold and hard, all the other things that come with looking at a stone, and now in our sentence, okay? Does that make sense to everybody? Brilliant, there's a few people I think that are watching a little bit late. Snarled and silly, yeah, that's right, Tilly. The flowers grew like a child. Now that's a great example. Well done, Amelia. Brilliant, okay? She was as happy as a bird singing in the morning. That's another one for you. Okay, so what we're going to do now, which a lot of you are doing already, is you're coming up with your own similes, okay? So the flowers grew like a child. Let me go back. Lexi. The bag was as big as a house. Brilliant one. So the bag, what we're thinking of now is we've got a bag. We're trying to explain a big bag. So when you think of a house, you think, oh my God, that's massive. So you're thinking the bag is massive. Do you see the power it has? Freya, the frog jumped as high as a kangaroo. Brilliant. Now the frog didn't really jump as high as a kangaroo, did it? But what it does is it makes us think of a kangaroo jumping, which is a classic jumping animal, and it adds that flavour. I fly like a pigeon. Yeah, pigeons fly, so you're thinking of all the pigeons you've seen flying, okay? Brilliant, brilliant. They stood as still as stone. That's a brilliant one, Amelia. Well done. Rafferty, the dragon was as big as the castle. Now that's really descriptive. Don't know if any of you have heard of Roald Dahl, you've probably seen a lot of his films. He used a lot of things like this to describe in his books what he was trying to say. Matilda, the bag was like a chicken. Yeah, okay. It's a funny looking bag. Well done. Brilliant. Okay, how are we all finding similes? Good. But what I'd like you to all do is, we've used quite a lot of as and still, okay? Brilliant. She ran like the wind. Brilliant. Really good, Lexi. Well done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post up, after the live, I'm going to post up some examples of this, and also the competition at the end of today is going to be to write a story, a very short story. I'm going to go for that now actually before I go on to the maths. So what we're doing is every week from each year group we are naming a star of the week. Okay, so for year 3 today, what we'd like you to do is write a very short, or as long as you want, depends how you're feeling, how much work you fancy doing, a story about coronavirus, okay? Now, there's a lot of negative stuff, and it's very sad what's going on, and it's very difficult. But what we want to do is we want to focus on the good things that possibly have happened in your life, and I want you to write about them. And I want you to use alliteration, and I want you to use similes in your short story. Not too many, because if we use too many, they lose their power. Okay, so time them in the right places. I will put some stuff up to support you with this. And I want you to just explain, maybe think about your family, how you've all been spending a bit more time together, your brothers and sisters. I know you're missing people, you can talk about the people you're missing, but I want to try and keep it, let's look at the good things that have come. I know it's difficult and there's lots of sad things, but we want to try and be as positive as we can. Okay, so that's your task. And what I want you to do is I want you to send them in to me. So get your mums, dads, nans, granddads, whoever you're isolating with at home, get them to send them to me. I'll put my number on there, and you can send them on our Facebook. And we're going to be posting them up, and we're going to pick a winner. And the winner will receive a Love to Tutor lanyard. I don't know if you can see my lanyard. And they're going to have their own badge here with their picture and an LTT Star of the Week and what they won, what they did. Whether because it's different tasks for each year group, and you can wear it, you can hang stuff off it, you can keep it in your bedroom, you can do whatever you want. So that's what we're going to be giving away. So yeah, that's your task for English. Okay, great. Now we're going to move on to a little bit of maths. Okay, so let's get on to. So we're going to do a little bit of place value. Okay. Right. You guys might have seen this before. Okay, so we use place value. Okay, so let me write up an example. So these help us, they help us to do bigger sums, and they help us to evaluate our numbers. Okay, so let me write down, let's start with a simple one. So if I write down 12, okay, now have you seen these before? We've got our tens and we've got our ones. Okay, so give me a love heart if you've seen this before. Finity, the funny friend 5. That's a great one, Tilly. Well done. Okay, thank you. Right, so we've got our tens and we've got our ones. We are going to go on to our hundreds. Okay, so just give me a love heart if you've seen this before and you're all with me on this. It's a bit of a big lag here. Brilliant. Getting some love hearts through. Great, great, great. Okay, so the 1 within this number, which is 10. Okay, so this represents 10. Okay, and the ones represent 2. Okay, so what we're going to do is, we know here, let me write this properly. So we've got 1, 10, and we've got 2 ones. Okay, we all with me? Getting this, yeah? Okay, right, let me do some big ones. Okay, let's do some with 3 in it. Okay, so let's do 324. Okay, now who can tell me how many hundreds do we have in this number? Hundreds, tens, ones. So who can tell me how many hundreds are in 324? Okay. These are our hundreds. These are our tens, these are our ones, okay? Let's have a look. 3, brilliant, okay? So we've got 3 hundreds. How many tens have we got? How many tens? How many tens, guys? See if it's coming on. So we're breaking the number down into place value, okay? And this allows us, this helps when we're going to come to our next thing in a minute, which is some column addition. Okay, brilliant. Guys, everyone, 3, 3, 3, 3. So we've got 3 hundreds. How many tens have we got? So we've got 324. How many tens? 2. Freya, brilliant. Okay, tens. 3 hundreds, 2 tens, and I'm going to do this one for you, 4 ones. Okay, so we're going to skip now. Brilliant, guys, well done. 324 yet. Right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to write a big one up. 6,379. How many thousands have we got? Really good, guys. Grace, Ruby, Blake, Matilda. Yep, all right. Joshua, Lindsay, 2. Callahan, yep, brilliant. Good. Well done, guys. Blake, well done. Okay. So this one, we've got, how many thousands have we got? See how we break it down? Okay. So we've got 6 6,379. Okay? So this breaks down how we make up this number. We've got 6,379. Okay? Well done, guys. 6,379. Brilliant. Okay, right, so I'm not going to go through any more place value. What I'm going to do now is we're going to go on to some addition. Okay? What time is it? Right. Well done, everyone. Okay. So I'm going to run through 2 questions with you, and then I'm going to give you some questions. Now, if these are too easy for you, I'm going to put some harder ones over here, okay? So let's do, right, if you write these down for me, 56 plus 42, okay? We all up to speed? Give me a love heart. We've moved from place value, we're now going to do some addition. Okay? Yep, getting your answers through, guys, well done. Brilliant, brilliant. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to show you this one. A lot of you have seen it, maybe if you haven't, we're just going to work through it, okay? So, we're going to do 56. So what we're doing is we're lining up, we're making sure that we line up our tens. Let me do that in a different colour. We line up our tens and our ones, okay? And this is how we line it up. You've all seen this before? Yep, okay. Okay. Getting some answers through? Yep, okay. So we do 6 plus 2. We start with our ones. We always start on this side, okay? That gives us 8. And then we've got 5 plus 4, which gives us 9. 98. So if you've got 98, well done. Okay? Right, I think I'm going to move to some trickier ones because you guys are smashing it. Okay? So let's try. Okay. Let's try this one. 61 plus 29. Okay, now with this one, it's a little bit different because we need to, we've got 61, 29, okay? I always put my plus on there. People might lay it out a little bit differently. Okay, so here we've got 1 plus 9, okay? So when we've got something that's going to take us up by 10, okay, so we've got 9 plus 1, so that gives us 10. So we put our 0 there. We're going to carry our 1 over here. Okay, is that making sense to everybody? So then we add 6 plus 2 is 8, and we add the 1 we've got here from here, which gives us 90. Okay, we all up to speed with that? Is everybody okay for me to write some on the board? Brilliant, Tom. Well done. I'm just break my pen. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Great, great, great. Right, I'm going to write some more tricky ones up. Do we want some 3-digit ones? Yeah? Okay. Right, let me write up some harder ones for you. Okay, so we're going to do 136 plus 212. We're going to do 279. So if you want to start writing these down, plus 65. And do 430 plus 169. And I'm going to throw in a little curveball for those of you that are finding this okay. Yes, Blake, yep. Okay. Now, I haven't covered my list yet, but I'm going to see if any of you know this one. If you don't, it's absolutely fine. I'll go through it in a minute. So let's get some answers to this. So if you put the number next to your answer, so I know what your answer is, and then we'll go through them. Okay? Okay. Right, we're getting some answers through, so I'm going to start working them out now. I'm going to sit down because I'm going to cover the board. Okay, so we've got 136 plus 2, 12. Okay. So we've got 6 plus 2, 8. 3 plus 1, 4. 2 plus 1, 3. So if you've got 3, 4, 8, well done. Okay, next one. 3, 4, 8, brilliant. Well done, Laura, Thomas, Blaze. Okay, next one. 2, 7, 9, add 65. So remember to make sure you line them up in your hundreds, tens and ones, okay? So we'll make sure we're getting them all correctly lined up, okay? 9, add 5, okay? So we get 14. So we put our 4 here, carry our 1 into this column. You can put it up here if it's easier for some of you. So then we've got 7, add 6, add 1. Let me just check what we're doing here. 14. 14 again. Feel right? And then 2. So forgot to carry my 1. So I carried my 1 from the 14, so 3, 4, 4, okay? Right, let me rub these out. Number 2. Okay, number 3. 430, add 1, 6, 9. What did we get there? 9 plus 0, 9. 6 plus 3, 9. 4 plus 1, 5. So you should have got 5, 9, 9. Give yourself a tick. Now, did anybody attempt number 4? I can't see if anybody sent an answer to that. Let's have a look if anybody attempted that. Got 3, 4, 8, 3, 4, 4, 5, 9, 9. Well done, Blake. Well done, Chris, for the 3, 4, 4 correction. Yeah, that's fine. 5, 9, 9. Kerry, 5, 9, 9. Brilliant. Tom, Laura. Great, guys. Did anybody attempt number 4? 405. Write this up, okay. Anybody? Okay, so this is a minus, okay? So it's a little bit different, okay? So, I'm going to talk through this as we get there. We've got one answer to it, okay? So, what we do is we can't take 7 from 2, okay? So what we need to do is we need to borrow from our tens. Let me write our hundreds, tens, ones. Okay, so we're going to borrow a 10. I want to borrow a 10 from here. So I'm going to cross this out and make this 0. And I've took this 10 over here to make that 12. Okay, so then I've got 12, take away 7, which is going to give me 5. Okay, now here, 0, take away 0, is going to give me a 0. And then I'm going to take 3, take away 1, which gives me 2. So you've got 205, yep, got a few 205s, well done. That's your answer. Would you like me to cover some more subtraction? How are we feeling with subtraction? How are we feeling, guys? 205, well done Grace, well done Alex. Debbie, 205, brilliant. We've got 348, 344, 599 and 205, well done Yvette. Lexi, Lexi, sorry I keep calling you Yvette. Yep, Lexi. Okay. Right, let's start. Let's do some. Let's do some. Well done for all your answers coming through. Well done, guys. Brilliant. Okay. Right, let's do. Okay. Do you like? I'm going to go through doing minus again. Okay. So let's do a slightly. 242 minus 102. Okay, So we're going to line up our sum. Okay, I'm going to put a minus here. Okay, so we've got 2 take away 2 gives us 0. Okay, 4, that's exactly the same as adding, but we're just taking the bottom number from the top number. Okay, so 4 take away 0, 4. 2 take away 1, 1. So your answer is 140. Okay, how's everyone doing with that? Give me a like if you're okay. It's very hard to gauge where you all are if everything's so okay for you guys. Let me move this in there. Let's do. Right, good. Brilliant, guys. Right, I'm going to put some up. Try these ones for me. Just try them. Okay, so make sure you put your 1, 2 and 3 when you write your answer, just so I know. And then we'll see what answers we get to that. Willow, 140. Well done. Alex, 140. Carrie, 140. Kerry, 140. Brilliant, brilliant. Amelia, 140. Well done, guys. Really good. Okay. We're going to finish up with these, and then I'm going to do a quick quiz and test you on your alliteration and similes and see how we all do. The boils are tiny. Oh, sorry. Oh. Thank you, Tilly. I know you're a little bit behind, so you'll get this in a little while, but thank you. Okay. Right, so let's get some answers in, guys, and then we'll start working through them. Okay, so we've got an answer for the first one. So let's do 2, 7, 9, take away 96. So we're making sure we put our 96 in the correct place. 10s and 1s. These are our 100s, 10s, 1s. Okay? 9, take away 6. Going to give us 3. We need to borrow here, don't we? Because 7 is not big enough to take 9 from. So I'm going to borrow 110 from here. That still leaves me 100, sorry. I'm going to borrow 100 from here. So, and now I've got 17, take away 9. Okay? Is that making sense for everybody? Oh, we're getting some in. Okay. We've got 8 here. And then we've got 1 left. So our answer was 183. Perfect. Well done, guys. We've got Louise, 183. Amelia, 183. Chris, 183. Grace, oh, thank you, Grace. And Amelia, hang on, what number was that? Oh, 2. Amelia's moving on. Right, let me keep going. Right, so we've got 197, take away 42. Okay, so 7, take away 2 is 5. 9, take away 4. What does that give us? Shout it out at home if you know, if I can't hear. 5. 1, take away 0, gives us 1. So 155 was number 2. So well done, Amelia. Well done, Willow, for number 1. Louise, 155 for number 2. Well done, Grace. Alex. Oh, Amelia's on number 3. Amelia can come and do this tomorrow. Okay, Amelia. So she got, okay. 6, 8, 1. Take off 1, 9, 4. Okay, so we can't take 4 from 1, so we need to borrow. Take that back up to 11. So 11, take away 4. It's going to give us 7. Yeah. We can't take 9 from 7, so we need to borrow from here, making this 5, making this 17. Okay, so that's going to give us 8. And then 5, take away 1, it's going to give us 4. So what do we get? 487, well done. Okay, let you have a little bit of time to catch up there. How's everybody finding it, okay? You all getting something from it? Let me just get these questions ready whilst I wait for you. Well done, Blake. Grace, well done. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm just going to recap what you should do. Okie dokie. Right. Now I'm going to be live for you guys every Tuesday from now for year 3. But if you want to tune in to year 4 tomorrow, if you feel like you want to push yourself a little bit, or today was a little bit, it's very hard for me to, you're all watching from all over the country, so it's very hard for me to get work that some of you will be struggling with, some of you won't be. So if you feel like you want to log in tomorrow to year 4, with the same time tomorrow, or if you feel like today was a little bit hard for you, you can have a look at our yesterday's one, which was year 2, or you can have a little practice of the activities that I'm going to post up shortly after this. And don't forget our competition, so if you can write me a short story about coronavirus, how you find it, try to be as positive as you can, using your alliteration and your similes, that'd be great. Also, if you've really enjoyed today and you want to give us a share and help us get out to as many people as we can, that would be really great, I'd really appreciate it. I'm trying to do everything I can to just provide something that I think will help. It's hard online because you haven't got that face-to-face engagement whilst you're teaching. But yeah, I really appreciate you all joining, and you've all worked really, really hard. Hi Blake. So yeah, I'm going to end today now. But thank you all for coming, and I will see you all next week or tomorrow. And yeah, thank you. Have a nice day.